Kate with the Maine Republican Party, and this is News You Can Trust. Last Friday, the first daughter, Ivanka Trump, came to Maine and participated in a roundtable with U.S. Senator Susan Collins to discuss the importance of middle-class tax reform. The tax reform bill is currently making its way through the House Ways and Means Committee, but the common discussion points on Friday were lowering people's individual tax rates to give them bigger paychecks and lowering business rates to keep jobs in America. The proposals also increase the child tax credit and have other family-friendly reforms. Yet, Democrats are acting as the party of no, opposing all Republican efforts to help the middle class and offering no plans of their own. While Republicans are working night and day to find just the right plan for working Mainers and Americans, Democrats have nothing to offer. Who wouldn't be for better jobs and bigger paychecks? On Election Day, Republicans won important races all across the state. Jason LeBeck was elected mayor of Auburn. Marston Lovell was elected mayor of Saco. Nick Isgra was re-elected mayor of Waterville. Rick Mason won the special election of his late wife, Gina Mason's seat in the legislature. And in Lewiston, Shane Bouchard will be heading into a runoff election set for December. This shows growing momentum for Republicans in Maine. For months before the election, Republicans across Maine asked how Medicaid expansion was going to be funded. Now that it's passed, it seems clear that the reason that we didn't get any responses is because Democrats had no plan. While appearing on radio shows this week, Democratic Assistant Majority Leader Jerry Golden and Maine Democratic Party Chairman Phil Bartlett suggested that raiding Maine's emergency reserve fund or raising taxes were both options. Take a listen.
But, you're going to be talking about 20, 30, 50. I know there's debate about how much money, right? I'm going to go in the 54 million plus range, but whatever. It's a significant amount of money. Where is that going to come from? Because it has to be funded. We're the state. We're not the federal government, right? We're not going to have an imbalanced budget. So how's that going to happen?
Sure. I think you start with the idea that this is not a huge percentage of the budget. This is a tiny piece. I think number two, you look at what are revenue projections. I haven't seen them. So what are the revenue projections that we're going to have more money than we did last year? You look at the rainy day fund as well as a potential to say, okay.
So you'd be willing to go to the rainy day fund to take some of the money for this? Really, what happens when or if the revenue projection about how much surplus money you guys have available to you comes at zero, or comes at a negative? What would the plan for funding that be? Would it be, sort of cutting another service? Would it be trying to reform a program? Would it be a tax increase? Do you guys have some sort of a projection about what you would try to do if that money wasn't available?
Yeah, I think it's too soon to talk about all that.
This is yet another citizen initiative brought forward by Maine Democrats with no plan for how it will be paid for. As Governor LePage has said, raiding Maine's emergency reserve fund, raising taxes, or cutting benefits for the elderly and disabled are not acceptable options. The last time Democrats expanded Medicaid, the elderly took a hit. Republicans will not allow that to happen this time around. It is time for Democrats to own what they have done and produce a serious plan to pay for their welfare expansion.
Thank you for watching News You Can Trust. If you liked our content, you can go to www.mainegop.com for more or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you would like to support the News You Can Trust program, you can go to www.mainegop.com/donate. Thank you.